First, the top news headlines. Media houses in Manipur boycott news related to government BJP Manipur Pradesh. Making Hindi a compulsory subject in Northeast impossible, says ELITETV. Prime Minister says Jammu and Kashmir is presenting a new example of democracy and determination. And state records 2 COVID cases with 0 deaths, while India witnesses marginal increase in last 24 hours. Hello, good evening and welcome. This is ELITETV and I'm Hemabati bringing you the 6 p.m. primetime English news bulletin. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play our part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. Media houses in Manipur have resolved to boycott all news related to the state government and BJP Manipur Pradesh after ultimatum served by the media houses to clear outstanding bills for advertisement by April 23 had lapsed. The resolution was taken during a joint meeting of publishers, representatives of Editors Guild, Manipur, All Manipur Working Journalists Union and Manipur Hill Journalists Union held yesterday at Manipur Press Club. The meeting decided to go ahead with the boycott as state government and BJP state unit failed to give any response. The boycott will cover all news related to Manipur government, ruling parties BJP and NPF. It will, however, not include the offices of the governor, the speaker, COVID-19 and pandemic-related news, including medical emergencies. Crime-related stories of law and order will also be exempted from the boycott. The boycott will continue till the pendings are paid or some sort of understanding is reached. Former director of JN Manipur Dance Academy, ELITETVMANIPUR today asserted that making Hindi a compulsory subject in Northeast is impossible. He was speaking at one-day discourse on Hindi compulsory in schools of Northeast India, organized by Federal Students Organization, Kanglei Park at Classic Hotel in association with FEGOKTA, KOTA and AMSGO. President of FESOG, Romesh Ningthauja and General Secretary of AMSGO, Sograkom Sumati, among others, also attended the discourse as presidium members. Dilip also stressed on the need to groom activists to amplify the voice of people from time to time. He maintained that although Hindi is spoken in different parts of the country, making it a compulsory subject is objectionable as it is not included in language policy or in the constitution. However, he urged all to remain alert of any move to push it through.
The corridors in Nagnaram, carrying a point of the Sarison. Corridor in a city appropriate with the term when Chongpura air. Milan like enemy Maron season and no hands recited the Toga. Corridors in a quite Chandaba has a balloon on grave. But they are activists. Moy Degi Kambo the Luciam Kanna Torum Matunda. Mogi Chahimi Pumsi the Manipuri look on a logo. Ako may ang punmin na bagin nung ay wamane. Tali matunda madugi General Secretary parang baingon ang binoday sana Secretary Setki General Secretary or ka naman Manipur ki look mayang si loy ni impal lakaw eh. Loy na. Kau sila ipat ko yawi M2 yawi. Aga sara siya madu Europe po ni. Aga sara tay chang ngay saan sa bawlite. परिषद करीता एगाजिम मोवा लोगु जानतेबा परिषद दी पंडित मयांग की मकोन ने अदना एमसू की थ्रू दगी एगासे एडवाइजर इन लाखपनी.
President of FESOC, Ramesh, stated that the move of making Hindi compulsory by the union government is a clear attempt to dilute Manipuri language and linguistically assimilate ethnic minorities like Manipuri.
Official Language Committee 37 की सुबह मिफमदा मसीगी हिंदी पोस्ट ऑफ नॉर्थ पोस्ट ऑफ तांग से कोई ऑनरेबल होम मिनिस्टर केनोबी कोई सिगी मिशन लॉथोर पने है तारे ऑफिशियल वे कोपा बस अदुगी बोथी अदन होजिक से मकोई प्रोसेस करना होजिक से इंप्लीमेंट तो बाहर का कोई सुनिगी नोटिफिकेशन लम थोगा तो वो याद बनिना कन्ना मसीगी प्रोग्राम दा कोई एकेडमी ऑफ की ओजा लोबु कोपी मयाम तोंगी नि है तारे मसी मोई पोस्ट ऑफ गेना सेना मोई वारे लेरगा दि है तारे अदुना अदुना कोई सेक्शन दबे दे मसीगी मयाम ता कोई इहोक सागत दबे दे फाइबदी यामन नन बैलेंस होबा डेमोक्रेटिक होय बुंग दा कोई इहोक सागत दबे दे अमदु इंटरनेशनल सिंग तानरगा इदा गवर्नमेंट दा कोई सी थादना प्राइम मिनिस्टर से थादर प्रेसिडेंट से थादर तो कोई आदे से फेसबुक खंजर का मसी ओजा सिंग होगी अखोय बुगाई तो बिनो ओजा सिंग से कोई कोर खनने भी प्रोग्राम पांथोक सबने मरमदुना इदा मालेम दी लोन लिसिंग तरे लेबी मनुंदा अखोय लोन ngang लिसिंग तरे लेबी मनुंदा अखोय मयेक लेजबा सामय मनुंदा अखोय मणिपुर सु अमनेबा मरमदुना करिगिदमक तो अखोय मयेक लेजबा सामय मनुंदा लिसिंग तरे मनुंदा सामगे मयेक लेजबा मनुंदा अखोय अमा ओरिबा मणिपुर गुंबा अखोय मेक सु लेजबा नाटकल स फजन लेबा लिसिंग अनिगी पोरी लेजबा अखोय करिगिदमक तो अखोय लोन समांगन गतोय.
MLA of Ketrigao AC Sheikh Nurul Hassan today launched Sheikh Nurul Hassan Health Protection Mission at a function held at his residence. The mission, which aims at making Ketrigao a healthy constituency, will provide health assistance to the needy people from his monthly salary. Speaking at the function, MLA Sheikh Nurul Hassan said that he will work for the welfare of all people of the constituency, irrespective of whether or not one voted for him. Maintaining that no society can thrive without developing education and health sector, MLA said the mission was launched to help citizens facing inconvenience in health-related issues. He also assured of translating promises made in the run-up to election into action and availing benefits of all government-sponsored schemes to the people of the constituency.
Care facilities ka education facilities ka Ketrigao de accessible as well as affordable at every doorstep oiraba kanda Ketrigao de koi development se toba ngambata natana visible oigane viable oigane loina na sustain togane otherwise sustain toba ngammoi adu khakna maram oiraga high river adum laba Sheikh Nurul Hassan Health Protection Mission se Ketrigao kendra gi oina hudokchabani aduga high river launching ceremony se da कोई डिटेल्स है बता रहे डिटेल्स से लोइना माई कोई मीडिया के फ्रेंड्स सिंग दा सोइदन नमकी डिस्ट्रीब्यूट तो रखी गने अदुगा कार्ड के सरकदोर बाई कोई कार्ड के मॉडल है बता रहे डेमो है बता रहे कार्ड के डेमो से ना सुमेना कोई लाख कने माई मागी बेनिफिशियरी कैटेगरी के मतुंगिना अदमाइन तो रगा कोई Ketrigao दा अवन बमा आइना विजन Ketrigao अना थोनबाई विजन डॉक्यूमेंट यावखिबा अदुगी लाइन दा आई थबक तोरकनी अदुगा डेफिनेटली ईश्वर के थौजानदगी अमदि पालिबा मणिपुर के श्री ऑनरेबल तमो एन बीरेन सिंह की लिचिंग मखादा अनौबा डेवलपमेंट सिंह द फोकस तोरगे एम्बिशियस ओइना रन तोरिबा सोशल वेलफेयर स्कीम सिंह सरकार के लैरिबा सिंह असेसु Ketrigao के बेनिफिशियरी ओइबे यारबा प्रजा मखैदा इरेस्पेक्टिव ऑफ आइंगोंदा बहुत पिरकता हाइबा कैटेगरी आइंगोंदा लेजदे लोइनमक हुजिकति Ketrigao के प्रजा पुनम या के प्रजा हक्तने अना Ketrigao दा लैरिबा खुंगंग कुंथ्रा से दा लैरिबा पोलिंग निफु तरुगा से दा लैरिबा प्रजा खुदिमकता हाइरिबा बेनिफिशियरी स्कीम सिंह सरकार के मकैदगी लाइब सिसु राइट टाइम दा राइट प्लेस दा योहनबा लोइना ना आइगे मकैदगी पैखलकलिबा तोंगान
34th Conference of Communist Party of India, Thoubal Local Council was held at District Library cum Youth Centre, Thoubal Athopam Awang Lengkai. National Executive Member of CPI, Dr. M. Nara, Executive Member of CPI Thoubal Local Council, H. Norin, State Secretariat Member of CPI Manipur State Council, S. Sorojini, Secretary L. Sotin Kumar and Secretary of CPI Thoubal District, E. Sarat attended the conference as Presidium members. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. M. Nara stated that contesting election is not the only responsibility of a political party. He said it was time to join hands with like-minded parties to fight back one nation, one religion, one language theory being attempted to impose in the secular and diverse India without fear.
The need of the hour, we keep going to the car in this. Often, my community, Punda, often time, in the Ocean. With Yahati, my honesty, destination, I couldn't find Lunda, certainly, certainly, machine to go over in the world of that. Party Hemabati party
Kurai Nandaibam Laikai Gram Panchayat today observed a National Panchayat Day at SSC Community Hall, Kurai Nandaibam Laikai. Speaking on the occasion, Pradhan Y. Chitra opined that people have lost their trust on rural local bodies as welfare works could not be properly taken up due to non-devolution of power. She urged the authority concerned to decentralize power to Panchayati Raj Institute to fulfill the three-tier system of governance.
Panchayat ki pradhan singna yamna phaidagi hene ningam tise three-tier system satna handabasini hai badui matang da koi Delhi da kaida koi se sang pisandana court case file amadi tawi hai badu mai pakpagi pandam da tisang silae aduga panchayat sida pradhan moina mina di akoi se yamna phangboi ningba aduga akoi yamna ngamboi suningba aduga sakti leijadaba aduga akoina Panchayat sida laukibo warep tumak department singdagi phangbadi phangkhide ngasi phawda pradhan ama oina department khudimakta koi bu respect to bide akoina thagatlubadu go to village to oiro thagat khiba sing ado kat sing do kadai da thambi khrage all age ki widow pension gi akoi go khutta department amtana sina birakte ba akoina hairu badi hoi hapo na koi gi mido dum haiba ado pi khiba sing dumak akoida ikuta khusinna birakta ba se faidena laibak thibani aduna miyamna pradhan membership bu thajaraktabagi asauba khongjang amane basang sirise adai agriculture department da sango akoina phaudi harani lekaina noina daibam lekai da bu law leibro kai gumba adugumba yamna ningamdaba department singda akoida khusinna bidaba se sina laibak thiba mo oi maram aduna three-tier system sana halaga panchayat ra sabha kano sin linga ka da akoina manipur gi oina adugumba panchayat asi hena chokhatba adugumba Manipur ama oine na.
National Panchayat Day was also observed at Angtha Lai Heraufam Community Hall. The observance was organized by Angtha Gram Panchayat along with a special Gram Sabha meeting. Deputy Secretary of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj, Lanjoy Thodam, Pradhan of Angtha Gram Panchayat, Thia Manihal, Block Development Officer of Kairao, Bitra, T. Inoyaima, State Mission Manager of MSRLAM, Binota Loitongbam, and Junior BDO L. Johnson, among others, attended the observance. Deputy Secretary Lanjoy Thodam praised the Angtha GP for its outstanding contribution in rural development, for which the GP was awarded Nanaji Deshmukh Rashtriya Gaurav Gram Sabha Purushkar 2022. He also presented the certificate and Rs 10 lakh cash for the award to the members of the Gram Panchayat on the occasion. Consecration and Blessing Program for Numba MLA Dinganglung Gangmei, who is the chairman of Hill Areas Committee, and Tamenglong MLA Janghimlung Panmei, was held today at Rongmei Baptist Church's Council Center, Church Imphal in Tarong. RBCC Pastors Council Chairman Reverend L. Timothy Palmei led the special prayer session for the two MLAs. MLA Dinganglung Gangmei urged everyone present in the meeting to continue praying for his ministry and also seek the forgiveness from everyone to forgive him and his workers if they had hurt their sentiments during the past election. MLA Janghimlung Panmei also urged all to remember him in prayer as he continued to serve the people of Manipur. He also appeals to everyone to remain united and live as faithful believers of Christ. New office bearers of Cine Writers and Playwrights Forum Manipur were elected today at the general body meeting held at the residence of its president Manaubi MM at Uripo Bachaspati Laikai. Patron member Yaiskul Khairakpa, president of Laikul Ketramayum Subadhani, chairman of Film Forum Manipur Samjit Sabam Mangoljao presided the function. A book titled Maithong Ani Nungshilong Nambi, written by Manaubi MM, was also released on the occasion. Manaubi MM made an appeal to writers and playwrights to strictly adhere to the norms set by the forum.
Manipur ki drama ilidoriba, lila ilidoriba, cinema ilidoriba sina mahusala yamba apoi classic period isdagi yen lokaya ke sidagi yen
Apun belum memesan betuna sini writer se playwright firm ko bodi esina apa mai ko puthong na pandam da lising ani gatra mari da home to rera ga lising ani gatra te register to duna leba ga sing lenga ma ya ba du ga legal association mo ojera ga niang mati ngaluna na lam ma sida fight ri ko script puthong na mo pandam da semje bani sini writer sing playwright firm.
Third Sajibu Cherauba Gifts Presentation Ceremony of Kanglei Park News Tingbang Loop, Manipur was held today at Ningthokong Awangkunau Community Hall. Deputy Commissioner Bishnupur Laurimbam Bikram, President of KNTL Thongam Brojain, and Associate Professor, DM College of Teachers Education, Dr. Konika Kuraijam, among others, attended the ceremony. Members of KNTL pledged to further extend help and support to the needy in the coming days. DC Laurimbam Bikram lauded the philanthropic initiative of the group.
Conservation of Paddy Land and Wetland Act 2014 is a kind of implement on the whole city. The city pandemic agricultural land family is a point Bangana, see a way a Kalakatam. National highways unauthorized illegal constructions stone crushers illegal
Investors of Grow Manipur team have sought the intervention of authority and general public in tracing the founder and co-founders of Grow Manipur team who duped and maliciously collected crores of rupees. Participating in a protest held near Tidim Ground, Imphal, Assistant Secretary of United Against GMT, Laishram Romain said, assurance given by founder of GMT, Bukram Michael, to repay the deposited amount in 4 phases on March 15 has not been realized yet. Instead, he, along with other members of GMT, has been absconding.
Michael, Bukram Michael, Magi family, Magi team singna, Hogdomba, Grow Manipur team, stock market, invest over Dugumba investment program ama mahana matamandur chalaiki ado mapam kudimak tamana hairiba Manipur ki kasin koyak thongna dugumloba investment program se chalai gibni matam tu dai khoina stock market ta tawni haiduna koi investor mayam icham chama praja mayam sing se mangon invest tawki tawbudu ngasi Manipur sarkana hairiba Grow Manipur team asi adugumloba ponji unregulated oiraba dugum scheme amani haiduna Manipur sarkana madu thingjin bikre maak se jail da laikhi khra matung matungdagi di bailout ta mahak satoraki bailout ta lakraba matungda miyam praja singi investor mayam singi da makta mana akhoi gi akhoi JC mamang da JC ma semjaki JC semgiba JC ga matam tu da akhoi investor mayam singa yana kibisi kari no haiba matam da 2022 gi March ki tang 15 da miyam praja gi da makta mahak na paisa se lupa ma mangda na pigani haidana akhoi 4 phase mari thongna pigani haina makoina thambi khibani adubo bailout ta lak sat khraba matungda Pukram Michael ngasi magi yum da su laitre office su laidre amasu magi family magi nupi gi kangbu sing amasu magi co-founder khuding mak ngasi akoina changzeru ba mafam khuding mak ta loina yum dam ta laitre.
Now before we move on, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Manipur State Power Distribution Company Limited. Summary of tariff schedule approved by Commission for financial year 2022-23 for Manipur State Power Distribution Company Limited, MSPDCL, and to be effective from 1st April 2022. A. Approved subsidized tariff for financial year 2022-23. Table 8.2, category-wise subsidized tariffs approved by the Commission for financial year 2022-23. B. Approved full cost tariff, FCT. Table 8.3, category-wise full cost tariff without subsidy for financial year 2022-23 as approved by the Commission. Note 1. Fixed charge is per kW of contracted load for LT supply except KJ, while in case of HT supply, it is per kVA of billing demand. Energy charge is as per kWh for LT supply and per kVAh per HT supply, and LT high-value services provided with MDI meters. The above table depicts fixed and energy charge only. Tariff charges description in detail are given under the tariff schedule chapter. NG Shubhachandra Singh, Managing Director, MSPDCL.
Seasonaview Yai Lifestyle Private Limited की food supplement registered under the MCA Ministry of Corporate Affairs हाइरिबा मखल असिगी product मंगादगी कानबा फंगबिगनी मदुदी अहानबदा Perfect Plus urinary tract infection disease kayadagi ngakthokpa ngammi control glucose levels in blood improve immunity antioxidant liver disease amadi liver sokhanbadagi ngakthoi remove toxins haksangdagi fataba sengdokpa lok laihok toina toganbadasu fali ani subada Perfect Glow uring amadi mahing fahanba acne scar fahanba mai nanthokhanba skin nganthokhanba kuchuk men thokhali mai khwihande hun subada Perfect Ionic Mineral Diabetes BP wangba asthma khwang naba saru sonba haksangdagi fattaba sengdokpa tumbayadaba piles arthritis ising mari nuaitaba anti aging khongya saba puramak fahali mari subada Perfect Active Brain na tumbayadaba fahali kok ngawba wakal pothahanba tumbayadaba memory booster tension handhanba amusung mga subada Perfect Woman Care na urinary tract infection premenstrual syndrome angang khaudanaba thagi khongkap chang naidaba fingau ka hena chatpa vaginal infection kayada fahanba ngami Home delivery gi khudong sabasu phongbigani Hena Kupamarol Gidama Kwigi contact number 8413968314 da contact of you.
Welcome back. More news and updates. Youth Pioneer Committee has drawn the attention of the authority to upgrade Kakching Kuno market. Addressing to media, Secretary of the committee S. Tomba said, although Kakching Kuno has been elevated to municipal council but lacks basic amenities, he urged the authority concerned to make irrigation a major priority for the welfare of farmers of the area. Road connectivity is another concern, he pointed out. Later, members of the committee conducted a cleanliness drive in and around Kakching Kuno market. Shija Hospitals and Research Institute was conferred with the best hospital to work for by the Association of Healthcare Providers in India. The award was presented on April 22 in Hotel Lalit, Mumbai at the AHPI Global Conclave 2021. This award honors SHRI for establishing a strong human relations department that strives to build positive connections, promote transparency and advocate for non-punitive measures. Dr. Boni KH, CEO, and Dr. Palin Kundombam, CMD, received the award. Commemorating National Panchayati Raj Day, 44 Assam Rifles under the aegis of 22 Sector AR, IGAR East organized a two-day cleanliness drive at Chalwa village of Kangpokpe district. The day is celebrated to honor the efforts and contributions of various village panchayats in the socio-economic development at the grassroots levels. As a part of the same celebration and continuing with its efforts to boost the overall health of local communities, the battalion carried on with its unique healthcare initiative to reach out to local populace of Tamenglong. Battalion's medical team organized a free wellness and health checkup camp in Dialong village, Bhalok Junction of Tamenglong district. Medical camp was aimed to provide basic healthcare facilities and free medicines to the workers of Hindustan Construction Company working on ADB route. Free general medicines were also distributed to the beneficiaries. A total of 50 persons were benefited. Acting on a tip-off, a team of Cycle Police Station under the supervision of OC, Cycle Police Station Inspector Suresh Anthony and under the overall supervision of SP Kangpokpi, Amrita Sinha, seized a total of 380 kilograms of marijuana from a rented house at Govajang, Lungtin in the evening of April 22. The contraband was found packed in 10 gunny bags. The accused person, namely Sham Basnet, aged 58 from Kanglatombi, was arrested for further investigation. About 44 grams of opium packed in 2 tobacco containers was also seized from his possession with the help of Sekmai Police Station. A case has been registered at Cycle Police Station. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said Jammu and Kashmir is presenting a new example of democracy and determination as numerous development initiatives were undertaken in the last 2 to 3 years. Visiting Jammu and Kashmir for the first time since the abrogation of Article 370 in August 2019, he also said that Rs 38,000 crore of private investment has come to the Union Territory in the last 2 years, besides it witnessing a heavy flow of tourists. Modi was speaking in Pali village in Samba district, around 17 km from Jammu, on the occasion of National Panchayati Raj Day. The speech was relayed to all Gram Panchayats across the country. Modi assured the youth of Jammu and Kashmir that his government will make sure that they do not face problems related to basic amenities that their parents or grandparents encountered. The Prime Minister also inaugurated and laid foundation stones for multiple development initiatives worth Rs 20,000 crore for Jammu and Kashmir. Manipur today registered 2 COVID cases and reported 0 death. A total of 185 tests were conducted and positivity rate stands at 1.1%. With that, number of cumulative positive rose to 1,37,212 in the state. Meanwhile, India witnessed a slight increase in COVID-19 cases today, with 2,593 new infections reported in the last 24 hours, according to the latest data released by the Union Health Ministry. This marks the 5th consecutive day India recorded more than 2,000 coronavirus infections. The number of active cases in the country is now at 15,873. The daily positivity rate stands at 0.56%. The death toll has climbed to 5,22,193 with 44 fatalities recorded in the last 24 hours. A total of 1,755 patients recovered in the last 24 hours, which pushed the total recoveries to 4,25,19,479 across the country. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or call 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Now, before we wind up for the day, let's have a quick look at the headlines once again. Media houses in Manipur boycott news related to government, BJP Manipur Pradesh. Making Hindi a compulsory subject in North is impossible, says Dilip Mayingbam. Prime Minister says Jammu and Kashmir is presenting a new example of democracy and determination. And the state records 2 COVID cases with 0 deaths, while India witnesses marginal increase in last 24 hours. Now that's all we have for the 6 p.m. Primetime English News Bulletin. Thank you for watching ELITETV. Have a good night.